German utilities are close to closing a deal for Qatar gas, and Apple is raising the price of apps across the EU and other countries. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. German utilities RWE and Uniper are reportedly close to striking long-term deals to buy LNG from Qatar's North Field expansion project to help replace Russian gas. Talks between Germany and Qatar have been fraught with differences over key conditions such as the length of contracts and pricing. But the parties are expected to reach a compromise soon. While supply deals with Qatar would be positive for Germany, they wouldn't offer a quick fix as the vast North Field expansion project won't come online before 2026. Lebanon will take over Novateks' 20% share in a consortium licensed to explore 2 offshore oil and gas blocks after the Russian gas giant decided to quit the project. The Energy Ministry says it's decided to enter the consortium instead of Novatek and asked it to waive its share in favor of the Lebanese state. Novateks didn't respond to a request for comment. In August, the ministry said it was informed that Novateks would withdraw from the consortium, which is led by France's Total Energies and includes Italy's Eni. China's crude imports from Russia surged 28% in August from the year previous, but Saudi Arabia was its top supplier for the first time in 4 months. Imports of Russian oil totaled 8.342 million tons, equivalent to 1.96 million barrels per day. China's Russian oil purchases have climbed as it reaps the benefits of a plunge in European buying. China is Russia's largest oil buyer. Still, imports from Saudi Arabia rebounded last month to 8.475 million tons, or 1.99 million barrels per day. Inflation in Japan hit 2.8% in August, the highest level since 2014, as soaring energy prices bite. The last time such figures were seen, prices had been artificially bolstered by an increase in VAT. Excluding years when tax hikes impacted the rate, August inflation was the fastest pace in nearly 31 years. Official data shows electricity, gas, and petrol are among the key contributors to rising prices. The Bank of Japan has stuck with its ultra-loose monetary policy rather than raising interest rates. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest winner today is Indian infrastructure tycoon Gautam Adani, up $4.2 billion this morning with net wealth of $156.3 billion. This also puts Adani firmly in place as the world's second wealthiest man after Elon Musk. And Musk is our second biggest winner today, up $3.9 billion with net wealth of $277.1 billion. Our third place winner is bottled water billionaire Zhong Shanshan, up $1.9 billion with net wealth of $66.9 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. Apple is raising the prices of apps and in-app purchases on its App Store across the EU and in several other countries, including Japan and Malaysia. The new prices, excluding auto-renewable subscriptions, will be effective from October 5th. Apple hasn't said why it's raising prices in these countries, but it's likely related to the exchange rate of local currencies dropping against the dollar. Top farming and food firms could lose up to a quarter of their value by 2030 if they don't adapt to new government policies and consumer behaviors tied to climate change. That's according to a report by UN-affiliated campaigners who examined how 40 big food companies could fare if governments impose carbon emissions prices or if consumers reduce their meat consumption. The study found the company's value would drop by around 7% by 2030, equivalent to $150 billion in investor losses if they didn't adopt new practices. And Belgium's southern region of Wallonia is turning off the lights along most of its motorways to save energy because of soaring electricity prices. Officials say they're in a situation where energy is very complicated and very expensive, and anything that can be done to reduce consumption will help ease the energy crisis. 20,000 light points out of a total of 25,000 will be switched off. It will reduce electricity consumption by 2,670 megawatt hours per year, or a budget saving of $400,000 at the current rate. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.